Hi guys, so today I just want to go over kind of how I would approach digital marketing for financial advisors and hopefully just give you guys a starting point and kind of what to put in place before you start sort of testing different platforms out. So digital marketing, I think advertising online could be easier. There's new social networks popping up all the time. There's websites and blogs and forums. There's a breadth of opportunity to promote your firm online. But where do you start? I think you first want to do your homework on kind of where your ideal customers spend the most time online. So in their downtime, do they spend time on Facebook, on LinkedIn? What websites do they read? What forums do they engage in? What groups are they a part of? Knowing this will actually then kind of give you a starting point in terms of where you should start marketing. Because at the end of the day, you want to focus where your customers spend their time. There's no point using a platform if your customers are not on there. And sometimes you may need to try out a platform just to see if you can get in front of your customers on there too. So what social networks, as mentioned, news websites, so is it BBC, is it sites like Bloomberg, there's loads of sites out there. What blogs do they read, including magazines, even newspapers. You then want to focus your attention on those sort of channels. And what I'd recommend do is you want to lead with sort of value solving problems or providing opportunities. Don't be tempted into kind of pushing your products and services on there and just spamming, as we've seen a lot of people do. If you can focus on sort of value first, and even just it's all about creating the awareness of the problem or opportunity, people start to notice you and start to pay attention. And there's no reason why you can't say out of sort of 10% of content that you put out there could also promote an offer or your service. So you've just got to remember that people aren't ready to buy on the first touch point. So you've kind of got to plant the seed and nurture them through the process. So I mean, once you've identified kind of the platform, so if it's Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, I'd focus maybe on a couple, even just one, but you need to make sure you give it a good sort of 3 months to see if you can generate results. And by what I mean results, you need to kind of deliver a direct response, which I'll come on to shortly. At the end of the day, you want to be able to see if it's going to generate your leads and sales and be able to track those sort of metrics effectively too. I think also you don't want to spread yourself too thin. I'm sure we've all created profiles and accounts on the various social networks and blogs and never to go back and use it again. If you're not going to use the platform, it's pointless creating a profile in the first place. And it can actually harm your brand as well, because if people come across you on Twitter and there's no content on there, people start to think, well, is this business still active? Can I trust them, etc. So sometimes it's best just to create profiles and focus on accounts where you're going to give it the attention needed. So there are lots of digital marketing methods, from SEO to content marketing. So this is writing blogs and advertorials, social media marketing, pay-per-click, your affiliate marketing, native advertising, marketing automation, email marketing, online PR, inbound marketing, sponsored content, and there's more. There's actually a link by HubSpot which goes into more detail. So sometimes you may need to use a combination of these, but also start with kind of where your customers are hanging out, and also what your budget as well. If you're kind of just starting out, you may want to focus on sort of content marketing, where you can start writing content and then sharing them on social networks. And when you start to have sort of some budget, you could also look at sort of Facebook, LinkedIn, or even Google, if budgets allow, and you can give it a good 2 or 3 months. So when I kind of approach marketing and when we manage campaigns for our clients, for me, direct response is key. So it needs to deliver a result, and a result that, in my opinion, actually is going to be either a lead or a sale. I think website traffic and vanity metrics such as likes and engagement are all important, and I think it's a good indicator to see if you're on the right track. But having, say, 10,000 likes on your page, on your Facebook page, doesn't mean you're going to get 10,000 customers. So whatever you do, make sure that the outcome should be focused on a lead or a sale, and you can measure it. So as mentioned, I wouldn't pay too much attention to vanity metrics. If you're posting good content, and which adds value, you'll gain this as a byproduct of your sort of lead generation campaigns as well. And as mentioned, focusing on lead to sell will give you accurate numbers, and also in terms of profitability as well. At the end of the day, we all want to make money. Your marketing effort should be geared around sort of making money and making sure it's profitable. So when you're testing out of methods, you want to kind of get your base KPIs in place, from sort of cost per click and click-through rate to conversion rate, and that will then tell you if the platform is going to be sustainable to scale for your marketing efforts. Sometimes you may pay a bit more per lead, but that lead could be worth a lot more to you as well. So it's important to test. So that was an overview of kind of digital marketing. We are going to introduce things, sort of other training models, which will go into one of the other methods in a bit more depth for financial advisors. But please kind of ask your questions and thoughts, or if you're not sure of a certain network, and we're more than happy to give your thoughts on how to proceed. Thanks for your time.